Hi there and welcome along to this BWSW Club Web Services YouTube presentation. And today in this session we're going to be looking at how to register your new members online. The two items we're going to be concentrating on are these two here: add new individuals to family memberships and add a new club member. In the first instance we always start with add a new club member, even if it's a family membership, and then afterwards we will add, and I'll show you how to add the individuals to those family memberships. But first thing we're going to do here is click add a new club member. As has been mentioned about a zillion times before, I'm not particularly known for my typing, so I've taken the trouble to put some information here already on a make-believe member. So and this, by the way, will not be wasted entering this information here, and I'll show you why in a couple of seconds time. Once you put that info in, the next thing to do is just click the submit button, and the system will go off and we'll see if you've already got somebody registered with those details. Now the chances are you haven't, because this is all about registering a new member. So it will come back with this screen that will say please submit, please click the submit button to register your new member. So we'll go ahead and do that because it's not found somebody for us, and that will then bring us through to the next screen where we need to enter all the information on our new member, and you'll see that it has populated the fields with the information that you've already entered in, so it's not a complete and utter waste of time putting all that information in, because it is kind enough to actually put that in for us on this screen. And to save everybody's time, I've populated a lot of these fields myself. Just want to point out a couple of things, if I may, and that's the email type. Just to click on there, and it's either a choice of personal or club email, or typically I suppose it's going to be personal email you're going to choose there. Again, a telephone number there. Telephone type, got a choice of them here. I've just made up that telephone number, so we'll call this their mobile. You'll see membership number is greyed out because the system will allocate that for you. The address, 123 Mother Court, the town Affley. See what I did there? And don't forget, of course, to make that the main location. And then when you're happy with all that information that you've put on, click the submit button. And this is the bit I love, because it says to you the new individual Mr. Demo after upgrade has been created, and finish. So we'll click on that button and we'll find out that actually we are far from finished. So let's just click on that now, which will then take us to what we call the nearly there screen. For some reason this system wants us to enter the email address once again, so we'll just do that now. Oops. Now you can see why I don't do any live typing. Demo at, there we go, so that's my email address in there again. Member class and grade, you will see these ones speak for themselves. Hopefully there's either the choice of adult, family, junior or student. If you are putting in a student, we will need to know the course end date, so you need to contact us and let us know that. And again, if it's a family member, then what we want now is the main family member. So always make sure that if you are putting in a family membership, that the person you're putting in on this screen using this part of the utility is going to be the main fee payer and the main member of that family. And as I'm going to demonstrate how the family system works, I'm going to choose family member right now. So there we go, we've got that being as a club member family. You see this here, there's no option to choose anything but a member on this screen, and likewise there's no option to choose anything but active. And by the way, active doesn't mean an active member of British Water Ski and Wakeboard. No one becomes an active member of the organisation until the money has actually been received. What that means is they are an active member of your club. So once we've done all that, we'll just move to our submit button. One final confirmation screen just tells us once again that the record has been created successfully and who we are and the name of the individual. And then when you've looked at that, it is really truthfully a finish button this time. And click on that, and that then brings you back to the club portal, which is quite handy really, because we need to go ahead now and add the additional members to that family membership. Before we go and do that, just to say that this facility here is for you to tell us at any stage of any new members to a family membership. So if somebody rings you up and says, right, I want to register my son and daughter to our family membership because they're interested now, then this would be the utility that you would use to do that. So just a quick click on this, and now we just need to type in the name of your club. So we're BWSWHQ Club, there we go, and the name of the main family member who we have just registered, and also their date of birth. And that's just a simple way of us cross-checking and making sure that these memberships are going to be added to the correct family member. And then the rest of the screen is as you'd expect to see. These informations that we do need. We really do, even though it says optional, we really do want the date of birth of every member if you possibly can, because that's something that we need to account to Sport England for, actually, because they like to know who's taking part. So again, we come down here, and then it's just a question of submitting that information, clicking on that button when you've typed that information in. Very short, simple and sweet. Well, that's just about it for this session. Thank you for joining us for this BWSW Club Web Services YouTube presentation. Just one quick point before I go, just to say that even though you will have registered your members online using the methods that we've just described, they won't become fully active for anything up to 24 hours, because we have to allow for the systems to synchronize. Now normally it is indeed a great deal quicker than that, but do allow for that 24 hours before they are fully active on the system, and then after that time you can indeed go online and pay for them with your credit or debit card, or if you're going to pay by back transfer, you can use the methods that are laid out in our other YouTube presentations. So join us again soon for more tips and tricks on how to use BWSW Club Web Services. Take care.